Hello. I hope that by now you must have finished all the notes that I have sent you, the central ideas and the reference to context of the three chapters, the three poems, that is Character of a Happy Life, The True Beauty, and On His Blindness. And I have also sent you the syllabus, so I hope that all of you have gone through it. And it is my request. I already sent a message on the group, but again I'll remind you, these are fair notes that I am sending you, so kindly write it down in the same manner as they are being sent to you. The three central ideas first, and then the reference to context of all the three poems. Okay, as in this coming week I will be teaching you the other two poems, that is a lament and an elegy written in a country churchyard. And along as I finish the explanation of the poem, I will also be sending you the central ideas and the reference to context respectively. So I hope that you have understood these poems clearly. If you have not, kindly inform me, or on Saturdays there's a questionnaire, you can write it then that time, or just write it in the comment section and let me know. I'll repeat the poems for you. Okay, now today I'm going to teach you a poem that is a lament, which is written by P.B. Shelley. Now P.B. Shelley was from a very good family, a wealthy family, a well-to-do family, but he did not share a very good relationship with his father. So जो ये शिकवा होता है वो उनके दिल में हमेशा से था कि उनके फादर के साथ उनके रिलेशनशिप अच्छे नहीं हैं. He gained a lot of name and fame while writing his poems, but there came a time when he was very what do you say, he was very sad and depressed, and he went into depression because his wife left him, and his works were also criticized by the critics and they were not taken up so well. So there came a time just before the year he died in 1822, and this poem, A Lament, is written in 1821. So while he was writing the poem, he is into depression. He is not in a good mood at all. When a person is into depression, he is not very optimistic about things. He has a very pessimistic state of mind. And the poet did not accept his defeat well. He did not accept the fact that his father had left him. He did not accept the fact that his wife left him. He did not accept the fact that his poems were not treated well. They were not going around well with the critics. And he did not take this criticism that life was giving him in a very optimistic manner. So the poem, when I read it out to you, has a very pessimistic tone to it, a very sad tone to it, where the poet has accepted his defeat. Plus his health was also very bad at this time means that depression was getting into him so badly that it started affecting his health. So everything came on together, and while writing this poem, A Lament, you will see that the tone is very sad. He has accepted death, and he's talking about negative things in life. He's talking about pessimism. जो लाइफ में जो अच्छा नहीं हो सकता, उन्होंने हार मान ली है, और वो उसी को इस पोएम के द्वारा दर्शा रहे हैं. So coming to the poem, A Lament by P.B. Shelley. O world, O life, O time, on whose last steps I climb, trembling at that where I had stood before. When will return the glory of your prime? No more, oh never more. Out of the day and night, a joy has taken flight. Fresh spring and summer and winter whole move my faint heart with grief, but with delight. No more, oh, nevermore. Again, I'll repeat it to you. A Lament by P.B. Shelley. O world, O life, O time, on whose last footsteps I climb, trembling at that where I had stood before. When will return the glory of your prime? No more, oh, nevermore. Out of the day and night, a joy has taken flight. Fresh spring and summer and winter whole move my faint heart with grief, but with delight. No more, oh, nevermore. So while I explain you this poem, you have to understand the mood in which the writer is in. He is already in depression. He already has a very pessimistic mindset. By pessimistic, you would say that उन्होंने हार मान ली है और वो अपनी लाइफ में कुछ आगे करने की चाह उनमें ख़त्म हो चुकी है. The first line itself says, O world, O life, O time, means he is addressing the world, he is addressing life, he is addressing time. And he's saying, on the last footsteps I climb, means that he has come to the end of his life. And now he knows that he is going to die. So he is finding it difficult to accept his defeat. Trembling at that where I had stood before, means the poet says that there's the point of life that he is in right now. He has been there. He has tasted fame. He has tasted love. He has tasted respect. And all of a sudden he feels that everything is missing in his life. So his legs are trembling. Trembling मतलब shivering, हिल रहे हैं, काँप रहे हैं. And he is wondering कि उनको डर लग रहा है कि उनके पास मौत आ रही है और वो इस चीज़ को एक्सेप्ट करने के लिए तैयार नहीं है. When will return the glory of your prime? So he asks himself that when will return, कि कब, क्या वो दिन जो चले गए हैं वो वापस आएंगे? The time that has gone by, when he was rich, when he was famous, when he was loved, when he was respected, when he was earning a lot of money through his writing, and when there was nobody to criticize his work. So is that time going to come back? He asks, and he knows the answer, and he says, no, never more. Means नहीं, वो समय अब वापस नहीं आने वाला है. Right? So again I'll describe these lines to you, that the poet is addressing the world, the life and the time, because he knows that these are the last few days in his life and he is going to die any time because he is sick. He is into depression and he has taken life very pessimistically, very sadly, and it is difficult for him to accept defeat. Okay, it is difficult to accept failure. So he is wondering that since the last days of my life have come, and will I ever be able to experience that love, that fame, that respect, that is it going to come back? The time that has gone by, is it going to come back? And then he himself answers, no, the time will never ever come back. Then he says, out of the day and night a joy has taken flight, means that he remembers the time when he used to wait for the days and the nights for a new day to come. And he used to wait because everything had a certain something exciting about it, and he used to uh, wait eagerly for the times to come, because he would meet his friends, he would meet his girlfriends, his wife, his love, and he would be happy because these things in life would give him a lot of joy. And then he says, fresh spring and summer and winter ho, means as the time used to change, as the seasons used to change, whether it was spring or whether it was summer or whether it was winter. Winter ho matlab white, जो कोहरा होता, जो foggy winter. And these change in the season would move his heart, and like every season would change his mood, like the seasons change our mood. When it is raining, or when it is a nice breeze is blowing, or when it is nice cold winter, we feel happy. When it is summer, we feel little disgusted, we want to stay at home, we don't want to go out. And similarly, the change in weather would change his mood, would change his attitude towards life, would bring him joy at times and would give him sadness at times. But now, these seasons or these day or night, it doesn't matter to him. He says, move my faint heart with grief but with delight. So he says there was this time when the change, whether it was day or whether it was night or whether it was summer, spring, autumn, winter, whatever season or whatever day or whatever hour it was, it would give him happiness, it would give him joy, and he would wait with eagerness. कुछ कर गुजरने की चाह थी, और वो वेट करता था कि कब दूसरा दिन आएगा, कब वो लोगों से मिलेगा, या कब वो एक नया काम शुरू करेगा, कब वो नई पोएम लिखेगा, कब वो पोएम जाएगी. और एक एक्साइटमेंट था उसकी लाइफ में. ही वुड बी हैप्पी, ही वुड वेट ईगरली फॉर इट. बट नाउ इट डजंट मैटर टू हिम whether it is day or whether it is night or whatever it is. It hardly matters to him. He doesn't care about it, he doesn't bother about it. And he's, again, the last line says, no more, oh never more, means nothing is going to change, nothing is going to come back. And so he is waiting for death to come. Okay, so a very sad thought on what the poem ends. So again, it's a very small poem, but it says a lot about the mindset and the thinking of the poet, what he was going through at that moment. So again, I'll give you just a summary, that the poet describes his life. He is on the last steps of his life, and he knows that any time he will die. There's not much time left in his life. So he is remembering the days that have gone by. जो गुजरे हुए दिन हैं, जो समय बीत चुका है, उसके बारे में वो सोच रहा है. और जब वो सोचता है तो उसको तकलीफ़ होती है, क्योंकि वो ये बात रियलाइज़ करता है कि जो समय बीत गया है वो अब वापस नहीं आएगा. तो वो इस दुख में ये पोएम लिख रहा है कि मैंने उस समय इन चीज़ों की कदर नहीं की. पहले समय था जब कोई भी दिन हो या रात हो या कोई भी सीज़न हो, समर, विंटर, ऑटम, स्प्रिंग, जैसा भी होता था, वो एक ईगरनेस के साथ वेट करता था उस दिन के लिए, उस समय के लिए, क्योंकि उसके पास वो सब कुछ था. उसके पास परिवार था, उसके पास प्यार करने वाले लोग थे, पैसा था, काम था. और आज उसके पास ये तीनों चीज़ नहीं है. तो जब इंसान कुछ चीज़ खो देता है तो ज़रूरी नहीं है कि हर इंसान उसको पॉजिटिवली ले और वो उससे सबक सीखे, ज़िंदगी में आगे बढ़े. कुछ लोग होते हैं जो हार मान जाते हैं, और उन्हीं लोगों में पीबी शैली भी शामिल है. सो यू डोंट हैव टू बी लाइक दैट. गुड टाइम्स may come and bad times may also come, but every cloud has a silver lining. हमेशा याद रखिएगा कि जब बहुत तेज़ बारिश होती है तो उसके बाद जो सूरज निकलता है उसकी रोशनी कुछ और ही होती है. So this too shall pass. So coming to the end of the poem, I wish you all the best. And again on that note कि ये लॉकडाउन जो है वो कंटिन्यू होते जा रहा है, लेकिन हमें हार नहीं माननी है. वी आर ट्राइंग आवर बेस्ट टू केटर टू योर नीड्स. हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि हम हर हाल में आपको वो सब दे सकें जो आप अभी चाहते हैं. आप खुश रहिए. स्टे सेफ.